Thank you for welcoming me onto your screens or onto your headphones, depending on how you're watching this. I'm Eddie, and this is The Rollback. Folks, I'm here to talk to you today about how the Grinch Stole Christmas, a.k.a. Peak Jim Carrey? So this is a live-action adaptation of the beloved Dr. Seuss book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The first and easily the best live-action adaptation that there ever was, or there ever will be. So, the Grinch is from Whoville, hates Christmas. They celebrate and whatnot. There's also one character that's having a crisis, Miss Cindy Lou Who, who's trying to really understand Christmas. She even has that great song, Where Are You? I'm not going to sing it. I can't do it justice, but it's a great song. So the Grinch reluctantly, his dog is reluctant to join him, but the Grinch is dead set on ruining Christmas. But to his chagrin, someone actually inspires him. Someone actually gives him a bit of the Christmas spirit. One Miss Cindy Lou who is also having a bit of a Christmas crisis, if you will. This film is peak, I want to say like camp almost. It's Ron Howard at his most camp. Everything is mostly practical, if I'm not mistaken, very limited CGI. And it just strangely works somehow. It does. The humor hits, which there's a lot of adult humor that I didn't pick up on when I was a kid. There's a particular scene where one of the Who's says, "Hey honey, the baby's here." Looks at the kid. "It looks a lot like your boss." And if you're too young to understand that joke, good for you. Why are you watching this video? It says not for kids. If you do understand that joke, go rewatch it. There's a lot more stuff in there. Also, props to Ron Howard and his team. That Whoville feels real. It feels like a Dr. Seuss book come to life. And for a generation who grew up on Dr. Seuss books, it feels right. It feels proper. It feels grandiose in this sense. The Grinch is a once-in-a-lifetime performance from an actor. I'm not going to say it's Jim Carrey's Joker to Heath Ledger's Joker, but I can't imagine anyone else ever filling out this role. Maybe Robin Williams, but that's about it. Jim Carrey and Robin Williams are the only two characters I think that could take on that role and add the physicality to it, because Jim Carrey has his Jim Carrey things when he's like getting in your face, screaming, jumping around, his manicness, his energy. It's off the charts. And here's the thing. He had to endure, I want to say, at least 6 hours or more of makeup. At one point, they had to have a trainer from Vietnam come in to help him. Someone who's adept at training soldiers how to deal with torture tactics. So Jim Carrey could endure the makeup and the painful eye lenses that he had to wear and everything. And yet, through that, his performance is still very energetic and lively. Jim Carrey is the only guy that could have pulled off this role. And I mean that in the best way possible, but no one else. This film landed on his shoulders, and it was a hit for a number of years. It was the highest grossing holiday film of all time until How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the one from DreamWorks, was able to beat it. I mean, that should speak volumes to this film. It's a precious part of most people's childhoods. Now, let me be very clear. This is not a perfect film. It's just a really good classic film that most of us remember with joy. I remember watching this in theaters with my family during Christmas time. I remember watching it in class when I was a kid. And I remember watching it now still with fondness. You know, new things to discover. Again, new adult humor that you find out. This movie just has an X factor. Something that should not have worked, but it did. Yeah. That said, I'm going to wrap it up for this short episode of The Rollback. Please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. We're always trying to grow this channel. You can check out our podcast via the link down below. And maybe go check out the Star Wars experiment. I've never seen Star Wars, so I'm actually watching every single piece of media that I can get my hands on. And it is exhausting. So yeah, go check that out, please. That said, I've been Eddie, and this was The Rollback. We'll see everybody.